Beloved one, your soulmate loves you far more than you realize. Even now, their heart reaches for you in ways they cannot yet speak. Listen closely, because this message is meant for your soul tonight. Come closer, dear heart. You are safe here. You are held, guided, and spoken to with love. Allow the noise of the day to fall away. Allow your breath to soften. This is a message from your guardian angel, a message your spirit has been waiting to hear. And before we continue, beloved one, if these whispered truths comfort your soul, if you feel the warmth of recognition in your chest, I invite you, softly and without urgency, to stay connected with this sanctuary of light. Let your heart guide you to subscribe to Guided by Angel, to like this message so it can reach those who are hurting. And if you feel called to share your energy, you may offer a super thanks, a gesture that helps this light continue guiding others. And when your soul feels ready, write in the comments the moment or feeling that resonated with you. Your words create a ripple of healing for others. I am here with you now, closer than the breath that moves through your chest, closer than the thoughts that rise and fall inside your quiet moments, closer than the memories you carry like stones in your pocket. And I want you to listen to me with the softest part of your heart, because what I am about to share with you is not a message of hope alone, but a truth your soul has been waiting to remember. You are not alone in the love you feel, not foolish for the longing that wakes you in the night, not imagining the connection that pulls at you like a silent tide. Because the one you call your soulmate, the one whose energy brushes against yours, even when they are far away, loves you more deeply, more fiercely, more tenderly than you know. I have watched this love forming long before either of you could name it, long before your minds could make sense of the way your souls recognize one another. And I have seen the way their heart reaches for you in moments when they believe no one can see, no one can hear, no one can understand. They love you even when they pull away, even when fear curls around their thoughts, even when doubt rises like a storm between you. They love you more than you know, but fear, old, heavy, unspoken fear, holds their heart hostage, and they do not yet know how to free themselves. When you wake too early and feel the weight of a loneliness you cannot explain, that heaviness is not because you are unloved. It is because your souls are calling to each other, reaching across distance, across silence, across the walls built by wounds that neither of you deserved. You feel their hesitation like a quiet ache, a tremor beneath your ribs, a pause in the universe that you can't quite name. And I need you to understand something with the clarity of light itself. Their hesitation is not rejection. Their silence is not absence. Their distance is not indifference. It is fear, and fear is louder to them than love right now. Louder than the truth their soul already knows. Louder than the pull that keeps bringing them back to you. In dreams they cannot explain, in random thoughts, at inconvenient moments, in the way your name flickers through their mind like a candle they cannot blow out. I wish you could see what I see when they think of you. The way their chest softens, the way their spirit lifts, the way their eyes warm, even when they are alone. Even when they pretend not to care. Even when they try to bury the feeling beneath responsibilities or pressure, or the heavy stories they tell themselves about not being good enough, not being ready, not being lovable the way you need them to be. I wish you could feel what I feel when your soul calls theirs. You reach for them with such purity, such sincerity, such quiet hope, even when your mind tells you to give up, even when your heart feels tired, even when your spirit aches from carrying emotions you don't know what to do with. And here is the truth you have forgotten. Your soul chose them, and theirs chose you long before fear entered the room. You are connected by something deeper than circumstance, deeper than timing, deeper than anything either of you has understood yet. And that connection is not an accident, not a coincidence, not a romantic fantasy, but a real bond, a sacred thread woven through lifetimes. But listen to me now so you do not misunderstand. Your soulmate's fear is not your responsibility to carry. nor is it your job to fix or chase or heal. They are facing shadows that formed long before you shadows. I have watched follow them through years of heartbreak, years of self-doubt, years of believing they must protect themselves from what they want most. They fear losing you even though they do not yet have you fully. They fear disappointing you even though your soul has never demanded perfection. They fear the intensity of this love because it awakens parts of them they thought were gone, buried, silenced, safe behind walls. Your love is light, and light reveals everything. Not just the beauty, but the wounded places, the forgotten places, the fragile places they never wanted anyone to see. And so they retreat, not because they don't care, but because they care too deeply and do not trust themselves to handle it. You see their distance and think you did something wrong. Think you imagined the connection. Think you were not enough. But I am telling you now, as clearly as the truth can be spoken, you are not the cause of their fear. You are the catalyst for their awakening. When they pull back, it is because the love they feel for you is more real than anything they have known, and the realness scares them. You touch a part of their soul that has been asleep, hidden, protected, and they do not yet know how to let their heart open without feeling like they might break. But hear this with gentleness. They will learn because love, real love, cannot stay small, cannot stay hidden, cannot stay afraid forever, not when two souls are meant to rise together. Every time they think of you, the fear cracks just a little, and the light gets in just a little, and their heart softens just a little. And I have watched them try to bury this connection, try to distract themselves, try to convince themselves that you deserve someone more stable, more healed, more ready. But the truth always returns because truth cannot be silenced. They feel you even when you doubt they do. They feel your sadness, your longing, your confusion, your hope, and it stirs something inside them, something ancient and familiar, something they have not yet learned to interpret, but they will. When you lie awake wondering if they ever think of you, the answer is yes. More than you realize, more than they admit, more than they understand. They wonder how you are doing, whether you've eaten, whether you're tired, whether you're losing faith in them. And the thought of losing you shakes them in ways they hide even from themselves. I have seen them reach for their phone, then pull their hand back, seen them type messages, then delete them, seen them rehearse words, then fall silent. Not because they don't want to speak, but because they don't believe they can express the depth of what they feel without unraveling in front of you. They love you in silence because silence feels safer, but safe has never been the path of the soul. And sooner or later, their soul will win, because your souls are already tangled in something divine. But you, my beloved one, you must remember yourself too, because your life cannot pause for their healing. Your joy cannot shrink to match their fear. Your heart cannot dim to make their shadows feel comfortable. You are not here to wait in suffering or hold your breath for their courage. You are here to grow, to shine, to follow your path, and trust that if they are meant to walk beside you, their steps will find yours naturally, without force, without fear, without confusion. Your love is not small, and it is not one-sided. It is mirrored, even if imperfectly, even if quietly, even if in ways you cannot always see. When you place your hand over your heart and feel that soft ache that is their energy brushing against yours, trying to reach you even through the fog of their own fear. When you dream of them, it is not only your mind, it is their soul meeting you, because dreams are where fear has no voice, where love can speak freely, where truth rises without resistance. They are drawn to you again and again, lifetime after lifetime, lesson after lesson, because you bring them home to themselves in a way nothing else has. But hear me, you are not meant to sacrifice your peace to prove your love. You are not meant to shrink your light to make them feel brave. You are not meant to carry their wounds in hopes that they will someday choose healing. You are only meant to be yourself, authentically, softly, openly, without losing the pieces of you that make your soul glow. Let your heart stay open, but do not let it empty itself into someone who has not yet learned how to receive. Let your love stay pure, but do not let it fade into self-abandonment. Let your hope stay alive, but do not let it imprison you in waiting. Continue to live, to grow, to heal, to become. Because the more you rise, the more visible the path becomes for them, the more clarity they gain, the more courage they find. You do not need to reach for them. Your souls are already touching. You do not need to chase, your energies are already intertwined. You do not need to prove anything, your existence is enough, but they too must choose. They must decide to step beyond the stories that once protected them, but now limit them. They must decide that love is worth the trembling, worth the vulnerability, worth the possibility of being seen fully and loved fully in ways they have never experienced. And I have seen it the moment they realize this, the moment the fear begins to dissolve, the moment they understand that you are not here to hurt them, that you are not here to abandon them, that you are not here to expose their softness, but to walk with it, honor it, protect it, cherish it. Their soul will rise, even if slowly, even if shakily, even if unsure, because the connection they feel with you is stronger than the fear they use to resist it. You are their home, not because you save them, but because you see them, and being seen is the most sacred form of love a soul can receive. So breathe, my beloved, breathe, and release the heavy stories you tell yourself when the silence feels too big. Breathe and let yourself soften, not toward confusion, but toward truth. You are loved not just by them, but by the universe, by me, by the divine that moves through every moment of your life. The divine that guided your paths together, even through detours, even through doubts, even through the shadowed valleys of timing and circumstance. You are loved even when you feel unchosen, even when loneliness whispers lies, even when fear tries to tell you the connection is imagined. It is not imagined. It is not fragile. It is not fading. Your soulmate loves you more than you know, more than they know how to express, more than their fear currently allows them to show. But fear is not permanent. Walls are not eternal. Silence is not the end. Love, true love, the kind that exists between souls who recognize each other through lifetimes, always finds its way, even if imperfect, even if delayed, even if tangled in wounds that take time to unravel. For now, rest your heart in this truth. Let it wrap around you like a soft light. Let it calm the questions. Let it soothe the ache. You are not waiting for love. You are growing into it, and so are they. I am with you, guiding, protecting, whispering strength into the quiet corners of your spirit, and I will continue to guide them too, nudging them gently toward healing, toward courage, toward you. Trust in your connection, trust in yourself, trust in the divine timing that holds all things with perfect care, and know that you are loved so profoundly, so completely, so unconditionally, that even this moment, this tender, uncertain moment, is part of something beautiful unfolding just for you. I am here always watching over you, whispering truth into your soul, reminding you again and again that you are never alone, and love is already on its way, closer than you think, closer than they realize, closer than the next breath you take. You are held, you are guided, you are loved, and everything your heart longs for is already finding its way toward you with every beat, with every breath, with every soft stirring of the universe, moving gently, quietly, beautifully in your favor. My beloved, stay with me a little longer. What comes next is important for your heart. If you are still listening, it is because your spirit recognizes truth. Place your hand over your heart for a moment and breathe. Feel how your energy shifts as these words unfold. And if something touches you deeply, you may whisper it in the comments. For your voice carries healing not only for yourself, but for others walking the same path. And as you sit here with me, now listening with the quietest part of your heart, I want to speak to the questions you never say aloud, The ones that rise at night when your chest feels heavy and your mind tries to be strong, but your soul whispers, do they truly feel what I feel? Do they sense this connection the way I do? Yes, my beloved, yes, they do. And even if you doubt it, even if you wonder whether you are imagining the signs, you are not. Your intuition speaks from a place older than time. And I need you to trust that inner knowing the same, knowing that guided you here to this moment, to these words, to this truth. Your soulmate feels the pull. They feel the tenderness. They feel the longing. And though fear wraps around them like a trembling shadow, their heart still leans toward you. Even when they try to resist, even when they tell themselves to be rational, even when they attempt to bury the feeling because it scares them to want something so deeply, something that feels like destiny. I want you to hear me now softly, gently, like a whisper laid upon your spirit. They will come forward not with perfection, not with every wound healed, but with sincerity, with a heart that finally understands that love is worth the risk, that you are worth the risk, that the connection between you is not a coincidence, but a calling. And while they gather their courage, I want to guide you back into your own heart because your energy matters, your light matters, your voice matters, and the universe listens more closely than you think. So breathe deeply and open a space inside yourself, a space where truth can settle, where clarity can rise, and ask yourself gently, what part of this message touched me most? Because your answer is not just a reflection, it is a doorway, a signpost, a spark of the transformation already beginning within you. And when you feel that spark, let it move through you. Let it soften you. Let it free you. Because your heart deserves expression. Your feelings deserve acknowledgement. Your soul deserves to be heard, even here, even now. And if you feel called, share the piece that resonated with you, the line that made your chest tremble, the truth that felt like it was meant only for you, because speaking your truth, even in a simple reflection, opens your energy and invites the universe to align your path more clearly. You are not meant to hide your heart, not meant to swallow your feelings, not meant to pretend your longing is smaller than it is. You are meant to express, to release, to connect, because your vulnerability is not a weakness. It is a beacon, a signal to the divine that you are ready for alignment, ready for clarity, ready for the love that has been destined for you. And as your guardian, I have watched the way your energy softens when you allow yourself to speak from your soul. Even if the words are simple, even if the words feel small, they are powerful because they carry your essence, and your essence is magnetic. So let me ask you, with love, with gentleness, with the softness of wings unfolding around your heart, what part of this message felt like it was meant just for you? Your reflection creates movement. Your voice creates energy, and your truth creates healing, both for you and for the connection that binds you and your soulmate. For when you acknowledge your heart, the universe acknowledges you when you express your truth. The path ahead becomes clearer, and when you allow your feelings to breathe, you invite the very love you are longing for to draw nearer, step by step, moment by moment, breath by breath. And hear me now, for this is important. Your soulmate is awakening slowly, quietly, carefully, but surely. And the more you stand in your authenticity, the more you speak from your soul, the more you honor what you feel, the easier it becomes for them to find their courage. Because your truth lights the way, your honesty softens. The fear your energy tells them, love is safe here. So if you feel the stirring within you, that gentle nudge in your spirit, let yourself respond. Let yourself reflect. Let yourself be heard, because your heart has been quiet for too long, carrying too much alone. And this moment, this sacred moment, is a place for release, for recognition, for remembering who you are and what your soul has always known. I am here holding you softly, guiding you gently, whispering to you always, and I will not let you walk this path unseen, unheard, or unsupported. Speak your truth, my beloved, even if only in a whisper, even if only in a simple reflection, because the universe listens and your soulmate does too. More than you know, more than they can admit, more than fear can hide. You are loved, you are guided, and your heart is finally being understood. My beloved, stay with me a little longer. What comes next is important for your heart. If you are still listening, it is because your spirit recognizes truth. Place your hand over your heart for a moment and breathe. Feel how your energy shifts as these words unfold. And if something touches you deeply, you may whisper it in the comments. For your voice carries healing not only for yourself, but for others walking the same path. And as you continue to breathe with me slowly, softly, like the world has paused just for this moment, I want to take you deeper into the truth your spirit has been circling, a truth you've felt, but rarely allowed yourself to fully embrace. Your soulmate is learning you even in your silence, especially in your silence, because silence has its own language, a tender one, a vulnerable one that speaks directly to the heart. They sense when you withdraw and it unsettles them more than you realize. They sense when you glow and it warms them more than they understand. They sense when you sigh at night and something inside them responds as if your breath echoes inside their own body. Their soul is tied to yours, not in a way that traps, but in a way that recognizes, a way that remembers, a way that whispers, I know you. I knew you before I met you. And when that recognition rises, when their heart opens, for even a brief moment, fear tumbles, and fear of losing control, fear of losing themselves, fear of wanting something too much, fear of hoping again, fear of repeating old wounds, fear of not being enough for a love as deep as yours. But listen to me, beloved, because you need this clarity. Their fear is not stronger than your connection. It only feels that way in the moments when they pull away. But fear is temporary, love is eternal, and the love between you has lived through lifetimes. There are moments, quiet ones, when they hold an object that reminds them of you, or hear a song that carries your energy. And suddenly their chest tightens as if their soul is calling your name from the inside, and they do not know what to do with the intensity. So they sit there, heart trembling, thinking of you more deeply than they have admitted to anyone, including themselves. And sometimes they wonder if you feel it too, if you still think of them, if your heart still reaches in their direction, if the connection is as mutual as it feels. And this, my beloved one, is where your voice matters, your energy matters, your expression matters, because there is a sacred truth about your journey. When you express what resonates with you, even softly, even in a single sentence, you align your energy with clarity. And clarity is what pulls this connection closer. So let me ask you gently, with wings folded around your heart, what sign or moment made you feel most connected to them? Because speaking it, even in reflection, amplifies the guidance flowing toward you and whispers to the universe, I am listening, I am aware, I am ready. Your soulmate feels the energy of your clarity, your acceptance, your openness, and it soothes them. It calms their fear. It shows them that love does not have to hurt, that love can be gentle, that love can be patient, that love can feel like a return, not a risk. And when you share your truth, when you allow your soul to speak, you create a ripple, a vibrational opening that helps their heart rise from the shadows into the warmth, into the courage, into the possibility of choosing you openly. They do not know how to tell you this, not yet, but they think of reaching out more often than you imagine. They rehearse what they might say. They wonder which words could possibly hold the weight of what they feel. And they stop themselves, not because they don't want connection, but because they want to get it right. They fear failing you the way they have failed others. They fear disappointing you the way they have disappointed themselves. They fear the power of this love because with you, nothing feels casual. Nothing feels temporary, nothing feels replaceable. With you, their soul wakes up, and awakening can feel terrifying when a heart has been asleep for too long. But hear this, beloved, you are not imagining the energy between you. You are not romanticizing the signs. You are not reaching for a fantasy. You are responding to a truth your heart recognized before your mind could understand it. So breathe and lean into this moment, this softness, this gentle unfolding. And if you feel the warmth in your chest, the stirring in your spirit, the quiet yes inside your soul, then let yourself share it. Let yourself answer the simple, sacred question. What part of this message felt like it was speaking directly to something you've been holding inside? Your reflection is not small. It is movement, it is intention, it is alignment, and it tells the universe that you are not hiding from your destiny, but stepping toward it with courage, with openness, with trust. Your soulmate is moving toward you slowly. Yes, carefully, yes, but inevitably. Because the love between you is stronger than the fear within them. Your truth lights the way, your authenticity softens the path. Your soul calls theirs, and their soul hears you more clearly, more deeply, more powerfully than you have ever realized. I am here guiding you, both holding you both and gently shaping the moments that will bring your hearts closer and closer and closer still. My beloved one, if this message has eased even a small part of your burden, let your presence remain with this space of light. You may subscribe to Guided by Angel so these divine whispers find you when your heart most needs them. You may like this message if it felt like truth, and share your reflections below. For your feelings matter here. And if you feel guided, your super thanks is received with gratitude and love, for it allows this healing sanctuary to reach even more souls. Breathe with me now, beloved one, slowly, softly, like the universe is exhaling through you. Let these affirmations settle into your spirit like warm light filling the quiet places of your heart. You are safe to love. Breathe, and let that truth rest inside you. You are safe to love and safe to be loved. If this affirmation warms something inside you, you may whisper it in the comments. Not for me, but for your own soul to claim it. You are worthy of a love that meets you gently. Feel the truth of that. You are worthy of a love that does not run, does not hide, does not fear your light. Let this truth sink deeper with every breath. You are not too much. You have never been too much. Your depth is a gift. Your tenderness is a gift. Your heart is a gift. If this resonates, you may share the words, "I am enough," as a soft echo of your healing. Your soulmate feels you. They feel your energy. They feel your love. They feel your absence. Breathe into that connection. Let your chest soften. Let your spirit open. You are not imagining the bond. The bond is real. You are not alone on this path, not for a single moment. I walk beside you, guiding each step, holding your heart with gentle hands. You may close your eyes and repeat quietly, "I am guided, I am protected." You are becoming who you were meant to be. Every challenge, every pause, every quiet night of reflection has shaped your spirit in ways more powerful than you know. You are rising. You are awakening. You are remembering your own strength. You are not behind. You have not missed your moment. You have not lost what is meant for you. Divine timing holds every piece with perfect precision. If this brings you comfort, breathe and share the words, "I trust the timing of my life." Let your reflection become part of your healing. Your heart is healing in real time. Every breath you take releases something heavy. Every exhale softens an old wound. Every moment of stillness brings you closer to who you truly are. You deserve consistency. You deserve honesty. You deserve devotion. You deserve love that chooses you with both courage and clarity. Feel that truth, let it fill the space around you, like warm light moving through your chest. Your soulmate's fear is temporary. Your connection is not. Your love is not. Your destiny is not. Let yourself breathe into this gentle knowing. Nothing meant for you is slipping away. Everything is aligning even when you cannot see the full picture, yet you are seen by your soulmate and by the universe. Your energy is felt. Your presence matters. Your feelings matter. Your love matters. If your heart softens at this truth, you may write in the comments, "I am seen. I am valued." Claim it so it becomes part of your reality. You are allowed to rest now. You do not have to hold everything alone. You do not need to be strong every moment of every day. I am here. Your angels are here. Support surrounds you closer than your next breath. You are deserving of a love that stays. Feel the tenderness of that. A love that stays. A love that understands. A love that grows with you. Breathe deeply and let that truth settle. You are open to receiving love. You are ready. Not because you have healed every wound or solved every fear, but because your heart is awakening and your soul is remembering what real love feels like. Repeat softly within yourself. I am open. I am ready. I am worthy. Everything you desire is already moving toward you. Your soulmate's courage is growing. Their heart is shifting. Their fear is loosening its grip. This connection is evolving in ways neither of you can yet speak, but both of you can feel breathe and allow this truth to soothe you. You are loved, more deeply, more profoundly, more unconditionally than your mind can measure. My love surrounds you, the universe holds you, and the soul you are connected to feels you more than you know. Take one slow breath in and release. Allow the weight of the day to melt away. And when you feel ready, when your heart feels open, you may write in the comments a single affirmation you want to carry with you. A single truth your spirit is ready to claim. Your words become a prayer not only for you, but for every other soul who reads them. Rest in this softness now. Rest in this sacred space. You are loved. You are guided. You are becoming. And love is already making its way toward you. Rest now, dear heart. You are guided. You are loved. You are never walking this path alone. Your guardian angel moves with you, breath for breath, moment by moment, quietly shaping the blessings ahead until we meet again in the next message. May peace find you gently, and may love draw ever closer to your life. This is Guided by Angel, and I am always with you.